Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 4 of my short series to do with FIFA 11 Ultimate Team. This is Paulie, otherwise known as Dirty Trickz FC to those on the forums. First of all, I'm going to start with saying thank you guys for the response to some of my previous videos. I'm getting over 100 views on them now, and that's more than I could have asked for. Obviously, let's try and keep the views and subscribers coming. Try and get this channel to be as let's just try and get it as high as we can. But to start off with, I thought I'd show you the next team in my squad, which is Fuchsia Town FC. Let's hear it for another Pokemon reference, everybody. And this is my Spanish Silvers side. Now, the funny story behind this is the primary reason I have this team is I used to get really... I used to get a lot of silvers in like gold packs, and I thought to myself, hold on a minute, I've been getting a lot of quite high rated Spanish silvers, so I thought I'll make a team. So I put most of them into the team, and most of them are what you see here. Obviously, I bought Goni, the Madrid centre back, and Jeffren. But other than that, most of these are players I've got in packs. And obviously, a lot of people will know a lot more about silver players than me. I'm more of your gold player person, as you've all seen from my previous teams. But one of the players this player, I pronounce his name Trickz, but it's probably not how you pronounce it at all. But he has scored so many goals for me, especially against my friends. He is absolutely lethal. And, if you have a space, you could probably pick him up for like 200, 250 coins. But he's an absolutely great player. I'll have a look on the game later. I'll make a note to maybe give his in-game stats in the next video, but I know they are pretty darn good for a 68. To be honest with you, this is more of, I consider this quite basic. Yeah, you've got Pinto there, one of my favourite goalkeepers, because you can't actually write his names on the forum because EA star it out. Pablo, who have I got on the bench? Portillo, Mikel Salgado. Before I switched to playing 3-4-2-1 a while back, I loved Mikel Salgado. Obviously an ex-Madrid player, and absolutely god mode on this game. So strong at the back he's been for me. But this is just, this is my Spanish silver. So I said I'd show you all my teams, even the pretty useless, the ones I don't use a massive amount. This is more for if they bring out a tournament, nationality required 1 and like maximum requirements silver. This is the team I'll run with. Definitely one of my favourite silver sides. We'll move on now down to one of my utmost favourite teams to play with, my Chelsea team. Now, I'm a Madrid fan, but one of my friends is a Chelsea fan, and if anything, this team was made so I could play him with it when he started playing Ultimate Team, just to rub it in a little bit. But my goodness, what an amazing team. You look at it and you go, well, 3 strikers playing striker, left forward, right forward. It's absolutely immense. This team is, obviously, it's made even better by the facts I've got. I'm pretty sure those are the only informs that have been released for Chelsea. Yes, I believe so. Don't know, ask why. I think I was checking Athlete's age for some of my friends during the Barcelona-Madrid game. You know, and this team is very strong in every way. You know, I like to the one thing I do have about playing 3-4-2-1 is that I like to have a centre attacking mid and a centre defensive mid playing the centre mid roles. I know it probably doesn't make a massive amount of difference, but I feel a lot more content with myself when I'm playing defensively if I know, you know, I've got Essien in this team. I'll have Alonso in most teams, Diarra, those sorts of players, and you know the wing play for this team is very good. Malouda and Kaloun aren't the highest rated players, wingers in the game, but that's sort of the way it goes at the moment. I'm hoping Malouda especially, I'm really hoping maybe a bit higher rated in the next game, but we can only hope. It's hard to say a massive amount about this team because it's very basic. It's just the Chelsea team, but it is the way the team plays. They run off each other very well, and that's one of my favourite parts. You know, you get Lampard, often he'll push into sort of more a central area just behind Drogba, and you just get the ball to him, wing it to Anelka or Torres, and you can always try cut in. You know, I've had so much fun playing online with this team because you can get to that point where you maybe 5-0 up online, and maybe if the other person hasn't quit, and you can just sort of you can just play about. It's one of those teams very fun to just play about with. You know, you go, I'll try this, and probably 7 times out of 10, I've actually managed to pull off what I've, you know, obviously it's not the most elaborate things of going, okay, I'm gonna roulette round that player, flip flat round that player, and then rainbow flick it over the goalkeeper and overhead it into the top left hand corner. It ain't gonna happen, but if you go, I'm just going to give it to Drogba, Torres, switch it over to Anelka, bang it in the top corner, you could probably just about pull that off. But, you know, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to give a bit of an estimate on what... this team's pretty... If you take out Drogba, obviously, and say put in Ramirez, a centre mid, and maybe push Lampard to left forward or something like that, or Malouda to left forward, switch Lampard to left mid, you could make this team for maybe 150k if you weren't getting the informed players. You know, and I can imagine in a few weeks' time you're going to be able to pick this team up for tuppence, basically. You know, 50. Well, I wouldn't say 50. I reckon Torres will probably be 40 to 60. Lampard probably would have dropped from about 25 to 35, and the rest of the players will just be just above their discard value. Maybe a few of them. You know, Essien will probably be a few K, but other than that, I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it, but that's just my little estimate. I've seen the market go up and down like a fiddler's elbow, and that's the way things seem to go at the moment. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me just give you a little sneak peek of what will be in the next one. It will be Event Horizon, which is my La Liga team. So tune in for that one. That will be released tomorrow, more than likely. But subscribe, guys. You know, tell your mates about it that play Ultimate Team. You know, let's really try and get those subscribers and views up. I'm loving refreshing the views page on YouTube. You know, it just keeps going up. You know, I'm loving the replies back about the videos, and I'm going to keep trying to get it as good as I can. I'll buy a new mic, probably. I'm trying to get the videos a bit more high quality with some different software, and I'm going to try get a HD cable thing so I can record on my Xbox. But you know, let's just try and keep this all going. Thank you very much, guys. I can't stress that enough, and have a good day.